So what? You have this is Dan Gilman.
And Zach Yazorowski of MyGamer.com.
So what? You have like some kind of baseball game you're watching tonight with footballs?
And not baseball, not football. The Blackhawks are in the Stanley Cup
Yeah,
finals here.
Stanley Cup is football, right?
Hockey.
Hockey. That's the one with the
With the sticks and the pucks
lacrosse,
and ice. So,
curling.
The Blackhawks are back in the finals again. They're kicking some ass. So, being from Chicago, and it's really if we didn't have the Blackhawks, the Chicago sports pretty much suck because the Bears are friggin' awful. We've never really been a strong baseball team. I mean, the Sox won in '05. That was the last excitement. When that happened, the Cubs have never won. It's been over 100 years, obviously. So if we didn't really have the Blackhawks, Chicago sports would completely suck. So when we get something good, you got to acknowledge it, and you got to
Represent.
Represent, embrace it, really. So game one today, go Hawks.
You think they're gonna win?
I think they are going to win, yeah. So this week we are playing the Xbox One exclusive Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, it's not a terrible game.
It's not a terrible game. I wouldn't say it's a spectacular game.
I agree. So normally I'm kind of a dick when games come out, and Zach will be the first person to agree with me for saying this. That my assessment of video games, at least when they're announced, is normally pretty pessimistic. Of like, everything's shit. Why do they have to ruin everything? And then
Yeah,
like,
you're a pretty negative guy. Let's just be
yeah,
honest.
just in general, but
Right.
like video
About
game.
life.
But like, I think it's that I've just like I've been burned so many fucking times with video games in particular that I'm just like, oh, this one's gonna suck too. Everything's horrible. And so, with this one, I was just like, yeah, I trust the people making the game. What I don't trust is that this looks in any way like a $60 game.
You gotta
Oddly,
think about the time when it was released, though. I mean, there was really like nothing going on, and Xbox desperately needed a game, and this was it. So they're like, well, this is the exclusive game that we have coming out like this year. Let's promote it. So there was even like the Sunset Overdrive bundle.
Yeah, this is not a $60. Like, it's fine, and like this is coming from a guy that really likes Dead Rising games, and Dead Rising games are barely full games. Like, those are open world zombie killing games that also come with the added bonus of some kind of plot sometimes.
Right.
This is
It's like Dead Rising mixed with Tony Hawk.
so it's like Ratchet
Sword.
and Clank.
Well, they're made by the same dudes who made Ratchet.
Yeah, it's like Ratchet and Clank meets Tony Hawk meets
Dead Rising.
yeah, but it's clearly it's like Ratchet and Clank with a potty mouth.
With even a little bit of setup of like Jet Grind Radio, mixed in between like this kind of like the very colorful. You do like tricks and stuff.
Really colorful.
You got to grind. I mean, it's kind of a hybrid of several games, and it's just absurd, like just crazy testosterone to the point of like where it's like almost trying like too hard. I thought it was kind of annoying.
The main character is super sarcastic at all times.
Exactly.
It grows on you when he plays, like, he has to play off other characters for it to make sense. If it's just him, he's just an asshole. But when he starts playing off other characters, that's sort of when when he starts playing off the other characters, that's when it starts being good. That's when you kind of sit there and you're like, all right, like, he's not so much of an asshole as, like, that's just the humor they're going for.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just that over the top, just ridiculous,
Yeah.
rude, sarcastic, crazy mutant humor that's dark and just completely always sarcastic. Never takes itself seriously. How much did you buy this game for? Where'd you get it at? 'Cause you bought it at a discount somewhere, right?
Walmart.com has this on sale for $25.
Okay, that's
If you go into Walmart proper, it is full price. And they will not price match the website.
really.
Yup.
Walmart is retarded.
Yup.
I hate Walmart.
And so, like, I walked in because, like, I was running errands and was just like, so you guys, like, price match the website? And their response was, no. And I said, okay, because, like, you know, what the fuck ever. Like, they can, you know, like, have online exclusives only. Like, companies do that all the time to, you know, boost to get you to go to the website. And it's like, whatever. But a lot of stores, you know, I was just like, you know, I'm not even going to fight this. It's not worth it. I know that it's the same price on Amazon. I have a Prime membership.
yeah.
I'll just have it overnighted. It's not a big deal. So I get it overnighted, and it's one of the few times that Amazon fucked up. And instead of overnighting me something, they sent something standard FedEx and refused to admit they fucked it up.
Ooh.
So
So what, you got it in like 5 days or something?
it just showed up yesterday, and I
Ah.
ordered it Thursday.
Oh, so yeah.
And I've been playing this like since like Saturday.
Yeah.
So I was like, it should have shown up Saturday at the absolute latest. I am going to abandon this mission.
I don't know. What are you supposed to do here?
I was supposed to find something. This is not the first time that I've also like walked into a mission and had my objective not load.
I've heard there's bugs like this.
And there have definitely been times that I've walked around for like the first time it happened, I walked around for 5 minutes and I'm like, what am I missing? What am I doing wrong? Or like, I'll get to where I'm supposed to be and it'll be like, talk to Lloyd or talk to Dave. And I'm like, okay, I'm standing directly in front of Dave and he's not fucking responding to me. What's wrong? And it's just like there was supposed to be this entire scene leading up to it of like him running away and me following him and none of that ever happened and I just basically caught up to him and it's like, yeah, so the AI just didn't load.
Ah.
And it's like, yeah, the game likes to do that.
Yeah, I heard there was some problems with it. Not overly bad, but there are some game breaking bugs like that. But usually you just reload it and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Sunset Overdrive.
They had a free weekend. They were trying to promote it.
Exactly. That's when I played it. Yeah, they had it. This was what 3-4 months ago or something.
Yeah.
It was still like wintertime,
And
it was
I think
weekend.
it was like it was 20% off, so it was like $40.
Yeah, they
Even
did-
then, I was like, that's still a little too expensive.
Right. So I'm like, I'm going to check this out. So that weekend, I booted up the download at like right when I woke up Saturday morning with, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. And it didn't get done downloading until like 10 o'clock p.m. So it just took all fucking day to download because it was like a 50 gig download or whatever.
It's huge.
And so it took literally an entire day to download. And even when by the time the download was done, I was like, I don't even really want to play this anymore just because it's been such a hassle. So anyway, I played it on Sunday for, a couple of hours. And because you got it was like a 10-hour limit on there or something. So it was almost like a 10-hour demo, but you get to keep your data and your achievements and everything if you bought the full version of the game. And yeah, it was on sale that particular week because they wanted you to buy it. And so I played it, and I was like, okay, after playing that 2 hours, I'm like, yeah, I don't need to play this anymore. I understand what kind of a game this is.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. No, it's you know what it is? It's like the newest version of Crackdown, because we're probably never going to get another Crackdown game.
They announced a new Crackdown game.
Is it really?
Yeah, they announced it a while ago.
Yeah, but we haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I was saying the funny thing is, like, when directly after I bought this game, I was talking to a friend about that very fact that, like, we haven't heard anything about Crackdown, and their response was, "Can you blame them?"
I mean, I kind of thought there was like Crackdown 3 in the works.
They announced a Crackdown 3,
but I couldn't tell you. That's what I was saying. Are we ever going to see Crackdown 3? Because when was the last time you heard any news about it? I mean, maybe, who knows? E3 is just a couple weeks away. Maybe we'll be surprised there.
Maybe they'll be like 2015 Christmas Crackdown 3.
You never know, but this is the new. It's like a new Crackdown,
Yeah.
But I don't think this like doesn't or it has like a goofy co-op mode where instead of just playing like the whole game with a buddy or two or three, it's actually like there's a dedicated mode just for co-op where you're kind of just like in a little area of the city and you have to do specific missions or something.
Yeah,
like it's not like a
Chaos
true
Squad or something like that.
Yeah, it's not a true co-op. So that was like another thing that was
weird,
kind of rushed, had that rushed mentality. Yeah, I think this was like one of the levels that was in the demo where you just got to guard the base.
Oh, you do this you do this a lot, and it sucks every time.
It's basically just a tower defense, toy soldier style.
It sucks. I've never done this and been like, hey, you know what? This got more fun this time.
I know. And then it's like, there's just so many guys, there's just so much going on. And like, I lost and I got frustrated because I was like, there's just too much and I feel totally underpowered for all this. Maybe I needed to get some levels up or something when I played it, but I think that was actually when I stopped because I tried playing a mission like this, 2-3 times, died, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I need the 50 gigs back out of my hard drive anyway.
Yeah, you and your hard drive space bitching.
Yeah. And because you got like that saw blade gun. I mean, there's some pretty crazy weapon. I mean, the whole premise is
insane.
They drink, soda and then they go crazy. They turn into these mutant things.
It's not soda; it's energy drinks.
Or energy drinks, right?
Awesome! I can place more traps. There's like one trap that's worth anything.
Yeah.
Hell, this guy, more Herkers?
Like, I think I would rather play a 4-man Left 4 Dead to, campaign than Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, I don't know, Evolve apparently didn't do that well.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's kind of like it's like a single-player Evolve. I mean, here you are, fighting these big monsters and stuff. But yeah, I heard, Evolve,
It bombed, apparently. It not bombed, but I did not hear, I heard it was not performing at or above their expectations.
That was another game that I actually played I think it was actually an alpha version and a beta version that I played. Like, everybody got codes.
Everyone got codes for that,
and I was like, so I played it, and I was like, the tutorial is like 9 hours long. I don't want to do this. Yeah, I never got into Evolve. I'm not planning on getting into Evolve. I respect it. It's like, I get it, and I want to play a game.
I never really got into Left 4 Dead. I own everything Left 4 Dead. Yeah. Yet I'm one of those people that was like, I don't know.
if you can get a couple of guys and you play it co-op, then yeah, it's.
I always played it on the PC, and the PC it was never an issue finding someone to play online with.
Yeah.
Like, you were always on the PC able, like, to this day, I could jump on the PC and be like, hey, I want to play this random map, like, somebody jump in and play.
Yeah, I can
And,
see
like,
that.
there will be someone who wants to, like, jump in and play Left 4 Dead.
You always make the most fucked up characters.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, you're just like, give me the craziest shit and put them all together.
Yeah. Why? You gave me a character editor. It's kind of fun. It's kind of funny because a friend of mine was on for a forum the other day, and he was like, "Why does my friend always do this? He always like makes the most fucked up character ever." And it was like a picture of like some crazy guy in a game, and my friend was about to reply, "You know Gilman?"
Yeah, that's what you do. That's your thing.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, like, why the fuck else would you give me access to this? Like, I don't want to make him look cool. I don't want to make him look sexy. It's like, no. Fuck that. Fuck you all. If you're going to give me the option to do this, they're going to look retarded. It's going to look like someone's caregiver, like, you know, took advantage of some poor mentally handicapped child.
I mean, to be honest with you, your character actually kind of fits the game. The over-the-top ridiculousness of the game. I'm just waiting for, when the next time I'm going to play Sunset Overdrive is? When it becomes a free game of the month for Xbox Gold. And you know what's going to happen. It'll probably happen in October.
Or, yeah.
Because
I don't know. Microsoft's been really fucking...
They give you old games.
They give you really fucking old games. Like, really, no one cares about this anymore, old games.
Yep.
Like, who the hell was it that was, like, freaking out that they're like, oh, man, they gave you, what was that fucking stealth game they gave out a little
Thief?
while? It wasn't Thief.
Thief is this month.
No,
right now.
They gave out another one that was, it's super similar to Thief.
I can probably
fuck?
find out.
Yeah, I forget what it was.
On Xbox? On
yeah,
Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox. It was also on PC, but that was... it was released on everything, but... I'm trying to remember what the fuck that game was. Whatever. But it was like a year and a half after that fucking game came out.
Oh.
And people were like losing. They're like, I heard it's such a good game. And it's like, yeah, if you didn't buy it when it came out fucking forever ago.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how everything they do feels like. Oh, we're going to give you guys great games that came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's been the complaint.
And it's like, okay, Sony has occasionally fucking given out awesome games that came out, like, that month occasionally.
Yeah, and you'll get PS3, Vita, and PS4.
Dude, they've given out games on all three of them. There have been months that, like, they've given out something that, like... that every single one of the games they gave out, all 6 of the games were available on all 3 of the platforms.
Yeah, and there's no question that the value of Sony's PSN membership is
way more.
Is the winner of the gold medal there.
Yeah, like if you have a PlayStation device, if you have it, it's when you have two or more PlayStation devices that it's worth it.
Sure.
That it's a no-brainer. If you only have one, it's kind of like you can hem and haw about it. Like, but if you have like a Vita and a PS3 or a PS4, which why don't you have a Vita TV at this point?
Yeah.
It's fucking worth it. It's just
Oh,
worth
yeah. Absolutely. Plus, you need it to play online and stuff and do anything cool with your system anyway now.
Yeah. All right. So,
What is this here?
what, the hacking the
You're-
satellite thing?
Yeah. Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah, this game definitely has its issues.
Yeah, this game, again, it was released when nothing else of interest was available. So Microsoft put some money behind it, marketing-wise, and came up with the bundle. And like, you need to play this game, you need to buy this game. This is the reason to buy an Xbox One. But I don't know if I agree with that statement.
No, this was not a good reason to buy an Xbox.
Have any E3 predictions?
I think Nintendo's going to do something crazy.
I'm hoping for Last Guardian on PS4, but that's not going to happen.
No, I think even Sony said, like, that's just not going to happen.
That's just crazy talk. Who are these crazy people talking about games that they want?
Yeah. Wait, people want good games?
Crazy, isn't it?
It's kind of funny. There was actually a comic that I read that was just like, yeah, you know, it's kind of understandable why Sony's not putting that much effort into it. Just remember how well Shadow of the Colossus and the HD collection sold, and it's like, oh yeah, they did put like a ton of marketing behind that stuff, and it all sold for shit.
Yeah.
And like you can still find like unopened boxes of those at like every GameStop and Best Buy,
Yeah.
just kind of hanging out.
Well, Bethesda announced, Fallout 4 today, which...
Yeah, did you watch the video?
Oh, yeah, I'm super pumped. I mean, I love Fallout 3. I mean, Fallout
It actually
3,
looks like there's going to be a section of it that you play during the Fallout, the actual events.
What do you mean, like the events of Fallout 3?
No, during the actual like.
Oh, you mean when the bombs drop?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. I don't want to jump the gun, but I mean, I'm sure they're going to release new details at E3 because Bethesda's they're taking they have their own event this year, so for the first time ever. So they got to have big announcements if they feel the need to put on their own E3.
Maybe they just feel like Fallout is.
Well, if you think about it, then why not save Fallout for that announcement? Unless they're really afraid it's going to leak early, and But there's got to be a reason why they wanted to have their own show this year. But and then to leak Fallout 3 early or Fallout 4 early, it's kind of interesting to see. But
yeah, I guess you wouldn't put the cart before that horse, would you?
I mean, either way, I'm just excited. I mean, I love Fallout 3. I mean, I put it in my top 10 favorite games of all time list. I sunk so many hours into that into Fallout 3. Loved it. I'm just curious to learn more about the inevitable Fallout 4.
Yeah, and they're not letting us go this year. The 1 year.
Those bastards. That's all right. We can man the base from back home.
You can.
I'm going to do my best.
I can't go to E3. That was like my entire reason for writing for you fuckers.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with, Nintendo is going to be interesting.
I think Nintendo has more going on than they're, like, sort of letting on.
Yeah, they're going to be like, actually, we're just going to do everything Amiibos all the time forever now because we know this is what you people want.
I can't care. Can we not talk about Amiibos ever again? I'm just... Like,
that's just how Nintendo's going to...
It's been so poorly handled. And, like, I'm not wrong.
Get yourself a Chibi Robo.
I'm probably gonna.
See? I'm probably gonna too, and that's just the way of it. That is just how it's gotta be. And I don't even have a new 3DS, so I can't even, like, use the Amiibo.
Yeah, I wonder if Smash will recognize it.
And then, yeah, or unless you get the adapter thing that they announced, but only in Japan currently.
I want to know when the GameCube adapter functionality is coming back to shit.
Oh man, that would make me so happy. Again, we talked about this before. It'd be dumb not to. Let's start putting GameCube games on the Virtual Console.
Yep.
Use the GameCube adapter. You have a fucking gold mine right there.
Yep.
And if anybody's listening, all of our streams are now on the YouTube.
Yep, there's already a link on...
Yeah, so you can use your app of choice and watch them on the YouTube instead of watching them directly on our site on demand. So another easier way to get that content, so check that out. We posted a link on the front page currently of mygamer.com. Check that out. Favorite it. Let us know what you want us to play. What is your opinion about the announcement of Final Fantasy? I was going to say Advent Children, not Advent Children. Type O, coming to PC.
Everything. You have to really shit on PC at this point.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised it took this long.
Yeah.
Because that game actually just dropped in. I mean, I think it was Amazon who had it for like $27, $28.
Really?
Yeah, they dropped the price of it, and it was still the day one edition with the demo of 15.
Oh, you know what the really funny thing is? I got the day one edition of this.
Yeah.
I did not buy the day one edition, but what they walked out with for me when I bought it was the day one edition.
What comes with the day one edition? Like
a couple bonuses.
like bonus in games.
Yeah,
Guns or something?
like I have a special gun
Yeah.
and like a special hat or something
Yeah.
that I don't even think I'm wearing.
Well, it wouldn't go with your character's outfit.
No, actually it doesn't.
That's hilarious. You get this. They still got day one editions floating around. So
Yeah!
got the game sold then.
Yeah, well, dude, when I bought my fucking Xbox, they had day one editions of the Xbox One floating around. How do you have day one editions of an Xbox One a year and a half after it comes out?
Did you get the achievement then?
No. The only way you get the achievement is if you actually logged in on day one.
I thought there was like a download code or something.
No, I don't think it's that fancy.
I thought there was a download code for maybe.
No, and the day one editions don't come with a game, so I didn't buy them.
Right. Yeah, it just comes with the console and a controller and the headset. Oh, did you get the Kinect version? Yeah,
I did. Yeah. No, I bought the Forza edition.
Oh.
Which I actually had looked on their website, and they were like, oh, we have some, like, the website was like, we have one in stock. And I asked the guy, I'm like, your website says you have one in stock. And, like, that's the only game I want that's on the Xbox right now that there's a bundle for.
Yeah.
And, like, do you have it? Because if not, I'm not, like, sitting around and fucking waiting. Like, I'm not buying this game individually.
No.
Uh,
And that's going to be another game that's eventually going to go free.
yeah. And, like, so they were like, oh, we have one. It's inventory says we have one, and the guy was gone for like 25 minutes in the bag, and he brought it out, and it was like the corner was damaged, and he's like, do you want to like get an insurance policy, because I don't know if like
Yeah.
this is gonna be good. And I'm like, I'm gonna know pretty quick if there's an issue.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, fair enough. And I'm like, well, yeah, I know. Did you drop it because you thought I was going to put a warranty on it? Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I really, I got this for free. Like, I basically ended up like this was sort of paid for. I don't know that I would have gotten an Xbox One if it was not.
No. This is no. Not. I mean, when it goes free, go ahead and play it for a few hours. It'll be fine.
No, and this was $25. Like, I got this for $25.
Yeah.
For me, I've already put like, I think like 8 hours into this, just dicking around, not really doing anything.
Yeah.
Because I will play this type of game. Like, you know, just an open world game, dicking around. You know, like leveling up my guns, just kind of, you know, doing whatever. I don't really think there's much of a reason for anyone who isn't me to ever buy this game for anything more. I mean, I think it's worth
$20.
I will happily say this game is worth $20.
Yeah. Yeah, there's better open world games out there.
Yeah. There are also worse open world games. I mean, that was kind of fun. I'm chasing a runaway garbage truck through a city full of zombies.
Yeah. That are filled with energy drink goo.
Yeah. I mean, it does have, like, kind of fun, crazy scenes like that, but at the same moment, it's like, you do get to a point that it's like, the game sort of starts chugging, but that's the entire fucking,
Yeah.
like, system. It's just the system is like that. Like, that's the Xbox fucking One.
Yeah, that was so. Yeah, it was buggy, and yeah, the frame rate does get a little choppy at times. Was what I heard. With
Yeah.
Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, it looks nice when it works. It's super bright. I don't know. I'm carrying around this quadriplegic now over my shoulder.
Right. Like, what? It's like, what the hell is that?
They drop the F-bomb all the time in this game.
Yeah, it's every other word. They swear more than you.
I know. It's kind of funny because at work they didn't even know I cursed, so.
But, you know, it's kind of weird seeing this game on the Xbox One since, Insomniac was all PlayStation forever.
Yeah.
So it's like, why or how they made the jump. There's got to be some kind of a story there of why they went to Xbox after all these years with Sony making a ton of games.
Money.
I'm sure it is. But how much? Like, what's the? I want to know like the details. But for Microsoft to go to Insomniac and be like, look, come and make a game for our system. Man, I wonder what that conversation's got to be like.
Yeah. Oh, boss battle. Oh, fucking hell.
Here's your Shadow of the Colossus battle right here.
Yeah. Grind on the dragon.
That sounds naughty.
Yeah, right? Oh god, I'm gonna have to do this 3 times.
The standard video game trope.
Is it even a trope anymore, or is it just law?
That's just how it is. It's the way it has to be.
Oh my god. That was 2.
Oh, there you go.
Fuck everything!
This is where co-op would be nice.
Fun, enjoyable.
Yes.
Hey, let's put as much shit in as confined of a place as we can.
Yeah, let's add some more fire, some more explosions, some more critters, smoke bombs.
Everything.
Like the geometry of the world. I mean, there's just so much going on, so many different heights and things to bounce on always, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to be constantly moving, constantly grinding. But the downside of that is you get these, here you just went the opposite way of the dragon thing because you just didn't know where he was going. There's just too much going on. It's hard to track because you have to watch 7 things at once.
You're fucking serious? You took me back to the second fucking hit. I can hear how much you're already enjoying this by typing.
Yep.
Yeah, don't sure. Yeah, no, I'm ignoring everything that's going on right now.
Yeah. It's Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, I'm ignoring the fuck out of this game.
Like if it's gonna be action over the top, I want to play
What
this.
the fuck just happened?
Sunset Overdrive happened. No. The Hulk smash technique is not working too well.
Fucking hell, finally!
So, there's your achievement. There you go.
Yep. My guy's wearing a skirt.
Yeah, why does the Xbox just record game clips like that?
I don't know, and why does it do it over dialogue?
It just I don't understand how or why it does that.
Okay. So yeah, that's this game.
So there's your Sunset Overdrive. Buy it for $20 if you like open world games, or just wait for it to go free eventually for games. I'm thinking October they'll give this free because they're like, here's the to give you incentive to buy the system for the holiday shopping. Here's the free exclusive game. Microsoft.
Yeah,
I'm thinking October.
You're not wrong.
I'm thinking October.
I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be out for a year before that happens, but
when did this game launch?
November, I'm gonna say.
Oh, you think it's okay? So no. I was thinking October, maybe November, just depending on October, November. Yes, that's going to be $1 bet for sure.
Okay. Yeah. So this is Dan Gilman. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Gilman. You can check out my personal website. It's varms.net, and our YouTube channel, which is also varms.net, or just search My Gamer Awesome or Visual Blast Awesome Cast. I say awesome way too much in this title. I should fix that.
So yeah, I'm Zach Gazarowski. You can, of course, check out mygamer.com. That's where both me and Gilman write and post things. We post all of our streams on the videocast link at the top of the page. You can click there. Obviously, we're here on Twitch, and we post everything on YouTube as well. You can follow me on Twitter at Zach Gaz, ZACKGAZ. What else? My personal site is squallsnake.com.
Absolutely. All right, so that has been us for this week.
And we will probably be back next week playing something else. In the meantime, game on.